Greetings, this is Cops 56 and my good friend and cameraman John Toe coming to you with the great canned chili taste-off semifinals round number 4. We're almost to the finals. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick 3 of these chilies to taste today, and I'm going to pick the Van Camps. John?
What's that one?
Which one are you going to pick?
Southgate?
The Southgate?
Yep.
Okay, yep, that's the Southgate. Invisible Woman, make your choice.
Let's go with the wolf.
The Wolf. And there's our 3 contestants for round number 4. So we're going to head on into the kitchen. You know how this works. We'll head into the kitchen, get it all ready to go, and we'll be back when it's ready. Okay, this is your tactical chef, and we're here in the tactical kitchen, and the chili is ready to start tasting. Just to let you know where each one came from. The Van Camps I got from Kroger, and it's $1.67. The Southgate is apparently the Dollar General brand, and I got that there for $1. The Wolf, no beans, that's I forget where I got that from. I think I might have gotten that at Kmart, not Kmart, Walmart, and it was $1.98. Now we will go ahead and start with the Southgate. And here's what it looks like. Okay. And John, this is yours. Come on over.
Smells good.
And this is for the Invisible Woman.
That should work. If it don't,
Okay. And this one is for the very visible me. So let's have a smell. But the only thing I smell is the chili powder.
chili powder.
Yeah, it's in here.
Okay. Well, let's get a taste. There's plenty of beans in it. I know I don't have to tell John that it's time to taste.
They're well done.
Mhm.
Nice little pieces of meat. Very good, flavorful.
It does. It has a very mild flavor. It's salty enough, but not too salty. It's the sauce, or gravy, whatever we want to call it, has a very meaty flavor.
Yes, it does.
What do you think?
All of the above.
All the above.
Yeah.
Finally got one that she agrees totally with. That's good.
Beans are tender. Hot. Temperature-wise, I mean.
Yeah, not spicy. It's just it's just the right amount of
Just
spices.
bit into some hot beans.
This would be fine for someone who wants spice but doesn't want flames coming out the mouth.
Right.
Well, we knew it was good, or it would have made it this far.
That's right. It is good.
Right. Cleanse the palate. And now we'll move on to the Van Camps, I think, right? The Van Camps and the Southgate seem to be about the same thickness, same consistency. And there it is. Okay. And that's yours, John. All right. And the Invisible Woman. Ooh, I didn't get enough bowls this time. I'll have to reuse one. Or I can let the Invisible Woman sneak off and get us some more bowls. Since she's invisible, no one will see her. Alright, smell. This one definitely has a more spicy smell. It's not a hot spicy smell, it's more like a oniony, garlicky.
Yeah. The other one smelled pretty much of chili
kind of
powder.
smell, yeah.
This one doesn't have a lot of that.
What do you smell?
Nothing. Doesn't have much of a smell to it to me.
It has a real not as flavorful as the Southgate as far as the chili goes.
It's a different kind of flavor.
Yeah.
It almost has a cheesy flavor in the sauce. I'm not really sure what you'd call it.
The thickness and stuff is comparable to the Southgate. It's just the flavor is not as spicy.
Yeah,
to
not
me.
as pronounced.
Yeah.
With the chili powder.
Yeah, it's not as chili-like flavor. It's a mild flavor. And like I said, it tastes more like it's got, spices in it, not hot spices.
Right.
It's good. Once again, the beans are tender. I don't think this has as much meat in it as the Southgate did.
Didn't seem to.
All right.
Last but not least.
Time to go for the wolf. One thing, the wolf, this is no beans, by the way, so it's not as thick as the others that have the beans. And this is what it looks like. Okay. There you go. Mess over here, but who cares? All right. Don't smell a whole lot in this one either.
No, I can't smell anything on this one either. So
Yeah.
Not on either.
The consistency of this reminds me of hot dog chili.
Yeah, well, because it doesn't have the beans, it's not as thick. But it's definitely thicker than hot dog chili. Although it could be used as hot dog chili. Definitely meatier chunks of meat.
It's a little bit spicier than the Van Camp's.
Yeah, it's just a tad spicier, but in a good way.
Here.
And it's a little saltier than the other two.
It's light on the chili powder.
It is.
Right there at the end, you get a little of it.
And the meat,
Plenty of that.
is done and very meaty. Now today, I'm going to let John be the tiebreaker. I've been the tiebreaker all these other times, so I think it's fair to let somebody else be the tiebreaker. So
What happens if we have a three-way tie? That's possible.
it's possible.
Yeah.
Okay, Invisible Woman, your thoughts and your choice.
My choice is the Southgate.
Okay, and why?
Well, it has the spice and the thickness that either one of the other two don't have, so to speak.
Okay, what about the flavor that you liked better?
Well, the Wolf was a little bit, to me, was a little bit spicier than the Southgate, just a tad. Now, I would have preferred it a little, a bit more toned down, and the Southgate was toned down enough to be it for me.
Okay, that's one vote for the Southgate. Now, I was a little torn between the Southgate and the Wolf. I would have preferred the Wolf to have beans, and I know I can get it with beans, so I'm going to have to give my vote to the Wolf. I just kind of liked the flavor. It had just enough spice. It had just enough saltiness.
Right.
Because I liked it a little bit saltier, just a little bit saltier than what the other two had. So I've gone with the Wolves.
It's gonna be broke. I'm gonna go with the Southgate also. Reason I like it better is because it's got more of a chili powder taste.
Okay.
It's got the right amount of heat. It's got plenty of meat in it. And overall, I like it better than the other two.
Okay, well, looks like the winner of Chili Taste-Off semifinals, number 4, is the Southgate Chili. That's the Dollar General brand, and it's also the least expensive of all three that are here. Now, I have to say that so far during this canned chili taste-off series, the store brands have done surprisingly well. I had not expected that. Quite a few of them have beaten out quite a few name brands, including some of the more premium type brands like the Wolf. So, all right, well, that was semifinals round number 4. We've got one last round in the semifinals. And after we're done with that, then we'll start on the finals and we'll finally come up with a winner. There can be only one. So until then, this is Spec Ops 56, your tactical chef, my good friend, fellow chili eater and faithful companion John Doe, and of course the world famous Invisible Woman who you can't see because she's invisible, saying so long and see you in the final semi-final round, which hopefully will be for too much longer.